Yes, let's talk about same-sex marriage. And this what's going on now, as New York is the sixth state that's signed law for same-sex marriage. Now, when I grew up, I don't know about same-sex marriage. I know of same-sex activities. So now same-sex marriage is something that's legal now. So the younger generation will grow up to hear about this thing as they grow from young age, that same-sex people get married. You know, in my eyesight and my perspective, that's wrong. Same-sex is something that never learned that in history. In my history, not even world history, I heard that man dealt with man. Same-sex people deal with people. But same-sex marriage is not something that comes from the West, way somewhere far. But anyway, the law is passed. But those are people who want rights, so a lot of people think, right now they're saying they're not dealing with no righteousness, they're dealing with life or love. That's what they call it. A lot of homosexuals use religion too. Some Christian homo will say Jesus, you know. And other ones will use the same thing too, but they're all the same. All they talk about is love. Yeah, to them perspective, but if individuals ask how they feel about same-sex marriage and say it's them, they grew up with their mother and father, and that's how they see life, they could get in trouble. I read many people get in trouble for saying that because of they don't agree with it, and that's biasness too. So you see, everything people do, they take it out on people. Ain't like it's down here, no. You have, I hope Jamaica for once don't even think about talk about no same-sex marriage. I just support that. You know, keep that America, European countries. Even though it's in South Africa, there's a law that here, same-sex, they pass a law. But as I'm saying that you got people now who preach against this type of activity and they practice it. And there are people who preach against it very violently. And when you express your view on it, they're the same one in closed door keep you distant. So you find that laughable. And like, you know, I know one homosexual, I know him when he going to school. He's a grown man now out of school. Me and him talk at bar, he always be around girls. But you know, a lot of people always, sometimes when I talk to him and then he walk off, people like talk bad about him. Sometimes defend him, like leave him alone, because he don't bother me as much trying to push up on me like the regular individuals who have their girlfriends or whatever you want to say, who act regular, who's not so feminine looking. Because even back a couple years ago, if I speak to people that's feminine, other people watch, feeling something might take place. Like, it's in a dilemma now for who I have sex with. So they always want to think different from how I think. And I've been speaking to people, just speak to people out of respect. But people look at it different because there's so much rumors and lies about what I'm doing or who I'm doing something with. They don't trust me around nobody as well. So this is how the mind of people was a couple of years ago. And I had to go through that and survive it. But you know, you don't just see people and just assume he gonna do something with people. But back to that same-sex thing, that's a lot. That's life is life. That's what they said. But you just gotta know your parts and just don't suppress people. And I don't agree on it, and no one should agree on it, but that's why you can't stop like people say they believe in God. Everybody got a God they believe in. And that's it, but just understand it though. Don't suppress people. So people express themselves intellectually that they don't agree on something. No one should get penalty for that. That's very stupid. You know, you got your freedom of speech or freedom of right. I wouldn't say it's freedom of speech. You got the right to speak out.